Rise, renew, reconnect. Welcome to From the Ashes, a podcast where every episode ignites hope and healing. I'm your host, Valerie Huang Beck, and I'm on a mission to help you embrace your unique potential and become the vibrant visionary you knew you were meant to be.
And the fire in the darkest night, the phoenix burns. It's ready for flight. Shadows may come, try to tear you apart, but you're the flame.
Hi everyone, this is Valerie here, and I have my new friend Kiki here, and we are all the way in Amsterdam.
Oh, yes, we are in Amsterdam.
Yeah, and she is my new friend, new BFF, maybe. Yay! And she actually has an incredible story. So today I want you to introduce yourself and also tell my audience your From the Ashes story. A story of when you really had to reinvent yourself and really question your life and what to do. So I'll let you start. and we'll
Okay,
go from there.
thank you, Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to meet you in person. I've heard about you in Japan, and I'm so happy that we're here in Amsterdam together. And I'm Kiki. Nice to meet you. I'm from Japan. I am an Ikigai coach.
Hey.
Yes. And I have been in corporate job in Japan for over 10 years. Now I am a digital nomad and a coaching. It's my dream come true to be able to have location and time independency and being able to have my own business, be my own boss. So I have this whole freedom. But to come to that point, I do call myself Phoenix rising from the ashes because 2 years ago, I almost died. I almost lost my life through a snowboarding accident. Yeah, I was a big snowboarder. Snowboarding is my passion. So I really wanted to work on ski slopes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was working with Beijing, the Team Japan alpine ski team, and I was one of the team staffs. So I was going to international competitions with the alpine ski team. But there was this one day that I was on ski slope in Japan, Nagano prefecture. I was just sliding on a very beginner's piste, and I slipped from the edge on a little cliff.
Okay.
And I don't remember from there, but there was a video. So I hit my face with a tree and broken my entire skull.
Oh, God.
So I have a lot of pictures and videos on my Instagram, and I can give it to you. So my nose, my forehead, my cheeks, jaw, both of my eye sockets, everything was broken, and my brain was bleeding. So I had to go into 14 hours of surgery, and that was very painful. So after the surgery, I woke up and what I felt was, can someone kill me? Because although the surgery was a success, I was suffering from the pain and I couldn't breathe because my nose was broken and my jaw was broken as well. So the doctor did all the surgery everywhere. So just lying on bed felt like drowning in the ocean. So I felt like, oh, please kill me. This is too much pain. And so I was going through that plus my ugly face from the surgery. So I promised to myself that I will be better version of myself compared to before the accident. And before the accident, I was doing beauty pageant. I became,
Really?
I
Okay.
became uh, a delegate of Japan to compete in international beauty pageant. And I was starting my career as like a fitness model and becoming like, oh, am I like becoming like an influencer? And I'm starting to feel like, oh, I'm becoming like starting my career like model like career. And I was kind of like, yeah, I was happy.
Yeah.
And then this crash happened. but I didn't want to just stay in the victim role.
Yeah.
I wanted to, be the better version of myself, because I wanted to feel that this accident was something good that happened for me. And I thought that if I do my best, if I work hard, I can make it happen, to feel that I feel thankful for this accident.
So how did you go from I want to die, or like, to please someone kill me, to like making that decision?
So I think after 3 days after the surgery, it was just so painful and so much suffering. And if someone asks me, if someone asked me at that time, what am I doing every day, I will just answer, oh, I'm surviving, I'm living,
Mm.
because that was the best I could do,
Mm.
just live. And through that so much suffering, I started to feel I don't want to look back and feel like nothing happened, because there's this happening. And to like commemorate, is this a word, like to commemorate for this suffering Kiki, I wanted to do something for this suffering Kiki.
Mm.
I didn't want to feel sorry for this suffering Kiki.
Mm.
I wanted to feel proud of this suffering Kiki. And I wanted to feel that thanks to this experience, thanks to this suffering Kiki, I am now this. So I started to visualize and I started to set intention that I will become better version of myself, like inside and out, even compared to before the accident.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a really incredible story, and it must have been really, really painful and tough. So I want to ask, like, what was your process, and how did you look at life differently starting from that point
What was the process
of healing?
the healing process was very long, actually. I wanted to get out of the hospital as soon as possible, but so I did. I tried my best to get out of the hospital to recover. And even after I got out of the hospital, my face was still very numb. Actually, it still hurts. Have iron plates, like 12 iron plates and 50 something iron screws buried inside my face. And my face still hurts 24/7. So even now it hurts. But it's a nerves pain.
Yeah.
So even if I take painkiller, it doesn't go away.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still with the accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the healing process was very long. Even after I got out of the hospital, I couldn't like open my mouth. I couldn't even fit my pinky finger in my mouth.
Mm.
So I had to rehabilitate my jaw. Yeah, it was, and now I can open my mouth and, and smile. And this is I'm very happy that I can smile again. And it's still, I still find my face recovering.
Mhm.
Like it's still changing every month. Like I still see the change, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've ever seen Kiki on Instagram, she's Vitamin Kiki, and it's kind of like your daily dose of vitamins, right? Is your
Yes.
theme, and she's very, very positive.
Mm.
So every time I see you, you're like doing, workout, or you're showing your life, or like what food you eat, and also always smiling. How do you maintain that positivity?
Thank you. How do I maintain that positivity? Well, fitness is a big part of it.
Mm.
I have been doing fitness everyday challenge, and today is like 1,300 something days. I don't even remember, because the number is not the important part. The important part is that I show up to myself every day,
Mm.
every single day, to the rest of my life. So not hitting a certain amount of days is not my goal. My goal is to stay healthy mentally and physically throughout my life.
Mhm.
So doing fitness helps me a lot to stay positive and happy, because I do it more. Of course, I do it for my body, but it's more for my mind, my mental health. And it's so hard to feel super depressed and super sad while you're running or while you are doing squat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just so fast and very healthy, and it doesn't cost any money. And it's very quick. Just you can be positive instantly. So when someone asks what do I do if I feel depressed, I always say, yeah, like do some sort of exercise. Yeah, that will definitely, maybe it doesn't cure, but it will definitely put a hole for your breakthrough. Yeah, you will find somewhat way or some light for your breakthrough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. And anytime I go to the gym or work out or dance or anything like that, I feel so uplifted. So I definitely see how that can keep you positive. So the next thing I want to ask you is about Ikigai.
Mm.
And you've become a coach, digital nomad, and you're an Ikigai coach. So Ikigai means like kind of like a life purpose, right? In like yoga
Yep.
language, dharma is also
Yeah.
sometimes used. So how did you find your Ikigai?
Mm.
And then how did you decide to become coach?
So I feel that coaching is ikigai for me now. And I found that through actually meeting a lot of international nomads. Uh, After I became a digital nomad, which is 1.5 years ago, I started traveling, and I went to just this first year, I went to 40 countries, and I met so many interesting digital nomads. And the people that I got inspired were often coaches. And coaching is not super popular thing in Japan yet. And then I started to feel like, oh, I want to be one of these people who are very grounded, who are very inspiring, and also making good amount of money.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I became a coach.
Did you leave your corporate job to become a coach?
I didn't leave my corporate job to become a coach, but I left my corporate job to become location and time independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So it kind of all happened around the same time?
Yeah. Yes. Within 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And how did you start to get, people, did they come to you and ask you for help? Like, how did you start that process?
Which process?
The coaching.
Oh, the coaching process. So I had been building my social media, my Instagram, since I started becoming freelancer, but I without a purpose. Because I started building my personal brand because I had a lot of influencer friends in Tokyo, and I wanted to become an influencer as well. And so without any specific purpose. But when I launched my coaching on my Instagram, surprisingly, there were a lot of people that were interested in taking my coaching. And then I found out, oh, I have been building my true fans, which was a very, very happy surprise.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know there's a concept called 1000 True Fans.
Oh,
Have
yes,
you
yes.
built Yeah, right?
Yes,
So you
yes,
already
I've
have
read that
which
book.
is
Yes.
so yeah, so that's amazing too
Yeah.
that, you were able to already have that fan base
Yeah.
when you started your coaching
Is
business.
that the book Company of One? Or I think it's
I don't quite remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there have been some other people who've also,
Oh,
talked
okay.
about it. I heard about it through, like, Tim Ferriss. Okay, so I know that you serve mostly Japanese
Right.
women, right?
Mhm.
Why did you choose to work with them? And what is, like, one big challenge that you see?
Mm. So I didn't really choose to work with them because I had been building my brand based on Japanese language. Most of my social media followers are Japanese, so it just naturally I was just naturally targeting Japanese women.
Yeah.
And the challenges are that I want to expand to international market now, but yeah, I'm just in the phase of how to start, what is the best way, how do I create the content, how do I create the course, that kind of challenge.
Okay, I'm going to ask a little deeper of a question because I used to work in Japanese schools,
Mm.
Elementary and junior high school. And actually, there was never any talk of Ikigai,
Mm.
but there was always like mirai no yume, right? Like, what is your future dream? And but not really like a sense of purpose. So a lot of kids that especially girls, it's like, oh, I want to be a pastry chef or I want to be a beautician or whatnot. And it's kind of like what the answer that everybody gives. So what are some things that you see when you're working with people on their ikigai? Like, are they aware of what their ikigai is when they come to you?
No.
Or okay, how do you work with them to find that?
Yeah, so I work with them to find authentic, like how to be authentic to their feelings. Because in Japan, we were educated in a way that we should not stand out. We should not be different, have different opinions from other people, and we should not be unique. So it's so hard for us to say, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want to be. This is how I want to be. Or like, it's so difficult for us Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's exactly why that's, it's important for me to um, guide them to be authentic to themselves because they don't know how to find the authenticity within themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can you give me a few examples of some women who came to you and they weren't sure? And what did they find that they wanted, or what was their ikigai when they finally were able to see it?
So, well, they, in a way, because I am already showing my lifestyle, my nomadic free lifestyle, a lot of people come to me that they want to be location and time independent. So they kind of already have this mindset that that's the direction that they want to go towards too. And so it's kind of the yeah, that's kind of their ikigai, that they want to live free and happy and be authentic to themselves. I help them through, well, self-branding and one-on-one coaching and group coaching.
Yeah, like what do you find that people wake up to after doing the coaching? Because I'll give you an example for mine. Because I also kind of work on the same thing, like ikigai, helping people find their purpose. Some people are a little bit more clear than others, but like I have a client who she's still kind of working on it, but the first year she like revolutionized her fitness, and now she got over that obstacle, and so now it's like, oh, I really want to inspire people, and I have this new desire to like make more friends or something, and it's still not 100% clear, but like she's getting there. So yeah, what are some realizations maybe people have, like, oh, I want to do this, or what?
Yeah, well, yeah. So realizations that my clients have is that most of them, they would leave the corporate job,
Which is
to
scary, right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
is scary, and to do something that they always wanted to do, or they weren't sure but they wanted to do, like being a personal trainer and being an international speaker. So they started from studying English. Yeah. Because to be an international speaker and author, he needs to be able to speak English. So he started to go into deep English learning process. And yeah, so a lot of them would leave safe environment and step into the new unknown phase.
Yeah.
So I do a little push and a little guidance that, okay, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how is it for you? Was it scary for you to leave corporate when you did, to quit?
Yeah, surprisingly not. Like, because, yeah, like even now I feel the same way. But if it doesn't work out, I can always go back to corporate world. And yeah, what is so like nothing is so. Yeah, I never really felt scared. Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually kind of rare, to be honest, because most people that I know that who have stable jobs in Japan struggle to even think about
Yeah.
quitting.
Yeah.
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 It's really cool that you know a lot of Japanese culture and people's mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Japanese friends,
Yeah.
and so I know their struggle.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's really cool that you have kind of this big picture insight and also like a lot of courage, which I think comes from, dealing with what you've had to deal with.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that you are, you have this coaching business and you're location independent, what's like your next big goal or challenge that you want to accomplish?
Oh yeah. My next goal is to publish a book and launch online course for Japanese to begin with, and launch online course for international people, and start a community for Japanese and international people. This community is for forever who want to be having a nomadic lifestyle. And I don't limit to only Japanese, but I want to have diverse people inside a community, but maybe people who are more interested in Japan.
Yeah.
So that we can host events in Japan, and international people can interact with local Japanese, and Japanese people who are often kind of scared to get outside of the Japanese bubble can stay in the bubble, but interact with international people.
Yeah. And also we may be collaborating
Yes.
on some of this retreats in the future and other activities. So
Yes.
stay tuned.
Yay!
And also shout out to the Nomad Escape.
Oh yes.
Right? So actually the way that Kiki and I are linked is because pretty much kind of through the Nomad Escape. And shout out to Michelle as well, the
Thank you,
owner of the
Michelle.
Nomad Escape. But we were both in Japan in May, basically, for a retreat. We weren't on the same retreat, but I heard about Kiki through through everybody who was on the retreat before. So, and I was just really curious, and then I'm really grateful that I got to meet you.
Yeah.
Here in Amsterdam,
Yeah.
of all places.
Yes.
So that's been super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm super excited for what the future holds, and like, thank you for sharing your story today.
Thank you for having me, Valerie.
Yay! Okay.
Yay!
Soar to the sky.
Thanks for tuning in to From the Ashes. If this episode sparked something in you, I want you to know your evolution matters, and we're rooting for you all the way. For coaching, community, and resources to help you rise into your full potential, visit intrepidwellness.life and check out what we have to offer. If you love the episode, please leave a comment, share it with a friend, or tag me on Instagram at intrepidwellness.val, because I'd love to hear what resonated for you. Until next time, keep rising.